With our gorgeous weather, it is the perfect time to enjoy some time outside, maybe some fun with the family, and before it gets too hot, of course. And you may want to keep your meals and your snacks light and cool. Terry Veracent, she is from the Dairy Council of Arizona. She has some great ideas for a spring picnic. And what are some good food choices? Because we're always kind of like, oh, what do we take?
Okay, so before we even get to the food choices, let's talk just a touch about food safety.
You got it.
Because that is what is most important for any time you're packing food up and taking it with you, whether it's a road trip, a picnic, whatever it happens to be. Use your cooler bag, use containers where you can put a lot of ice in things, use containers where you can freeze your juice or whatever it might be, and then use that can be sort of part of the ice pack that's in the cooler bag.
Absolutely.
Keep things cold. And really, the guideline is only take it out when you're ready to use it, and then once you're done, put it back in there. And if it's been out for more than 2 hours, that's kind of questionable.
Yeah.
If it's, when in doubt, toss it out. We don't need anybody getting sick.
And very important, in front of that bag, those Purell sanitizing
That's right.
wipes.
Bring things to wash, not only your hands, bring trash bags where you want to make sure that wherever you go, you leave it just as clean as when you got there. So take everything with you, bring those trash bags, bring those hand wipes.
And these are convenient because they're bags, and so you can smash them. It's not like some people feel like cooler, you're legging it.
And you can do that if that's what you have, but there are
Sure.
so many options out there, and they're really rather inexpensive that you can just pick up at whenever you're at the grocery store even, and have those really convenient. And it doesn't have to be big and elaborate either.
Right.
It can be a, hey, let's go have lunch at the park down the street with the kids, and just have it be a nice, quick, let's get out and enjoy the weather while we still can before it gets too hot.
Toss the bag in the trunk and you're always ready. Stop
That's
at
right.
a convenience store and get some ice.
That's
and there's
right.
so many great choices out there when it comes to a picnic. Because everyone always says, what do you take?
That's right. Be creative.
Right.
Take whatever you want. And I really love Chef Laura as she's talking about using the Greek yogurt. This has become one of my best friends in the kitchen. I love using Greek yogurt. I rarely ever even use sour cream anymore. And as she was making her sauce for the pork chops and said Greek yogurt in there, it's a great option because it boosts that nutrient. This starts with the milk, so you've got all of those nutrients in the milk, the calcium, the protein, and all of those nutrients, and then it concentrates them. So part of we were just talking this morning, part of that protein, the whey protein isn't in there, but the casein is the other protein. This is total boosted protein, calcium, all those nutritional values.
And if you're wondering, what do I do with it? You can season it. It can become a dressing. It can become so many different things.
We've
this
got
is just your base.
That's right.
Yeah,
and we've got some great ideas. This one is a roasted red pepper dip. We've taken those, just the jarred red peppers, the roasted red peppers. You could roast your own if you wanted to do that. Threw them in the food processor. There's some oregano, a little cumin, some green chili in there. So here we've got sort of a southwestern yogurt-based dip. This one is the traditional tzatziki, and again, it's one of my favorites. It's so light and refreshing with the dill, the cucumber, the lemon zest. It's so light and refreshing, and it's great to be just outside and cool. You don't want something heavy that's going to weigh you down and fill you up to the point where you can't get and run and play with the kids and that sort of thing.
You got the Frisbees in the car and all that other stuff. You don't want to be sitting on the blanket because you're too full to get up and enjoy it.
That's right, and the nutritional value in both of those is going to be so much better than if you just picked up the package dip at the store. So go ahead and make it ahead of time. Just put it back in the yogurt container. I was about to tell you,
you could just pour it right back in here and then throw that into your bag.
I do that all the time, or use Tupperware, whatever. Make it convenient, make it easy, but the easier you make it, the more you're going to do it.
Right, and the more it's going to be an enjoyable process versus, I don't want to deal with this. And I love that you have so many colorful fruits and veggies on this particular plate, and you were saying it's so easy to take those along with you as well.
Oh, it is. Throw them all in a Ziploc baggie and take them with you. They don't even have to be separated. And they can all just be out there jumbled together, and that's totally fine. They don't even have to.
Pretty. She always makes everything look so gorgeous.
Well, when you're going on your picnic, you don't even need a tray. Just have them all together in a Ziploc baggie, and then have your dips in Tupperware, and it's a great option.
I love it.
You also want to remember to hydrate, and yes, we want to make sure we have enough water, but really remember that flavored milk is also an option because, again, you've got all of that nutritional value from the milk, and it tastes delicious, so it's a great option there. It's light, and it's not going to fill you up, but you're going to get one of those 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt that you need for the day, and get all those nutrients along with it.
Okay, so if you're not the veggie platter kind of person, you want a sandwich at a picnic, you have brought along a really great
This one is, it's grilled steak. We've got some spinach in there. You can use whatever kind of flavors you'd like. We've got some blue cheese, and another yogurt dressing on there. And again, that yogurt dressing is so versatile. You can make it with whatever herbs or seasoning you'd like. I also want to point out that the blue cheese, when you go to Fry's or Safeway and get the container of blue cheese crumbles, that was made by local milk. United Dairymen of Arizona's milk goes into making that blue cheese, and it's you're supporting local farmers, and it's a great product.
All about making sure our valley vendors are getting a boost.
It's absolutely delicious.
And now
this is another option.
My favorite. This looks so scrumptious and delicious.
It is so easy too. Here we just have the vegetables, and again, these kinds of things you get to, just as Chef Laura was saying, this is a template. You can make it what you want. You can put your favorite vegetables in there. If you like beets or you like something else, put those in there. It's a guide. You don't have to do exactly the way it is. Here we've got broccoli, cauliflower, some cranberries.
I'm going to put this right on
We've got
top.
some cheese, some carrots, and then we've got, again, another yogurt dressing. You can just take that and just pour it on the top there.
Pour it on top. There you go.
And
it looks amazing.
You're gonna get that all stirred up, and it's a delicious salad. A lot of times you can. A lot of times you see this as potentially the 7-layer salad kind of thing. We've got some sunflower seeds. We even have just a little bit of crumbled bacon just to top
and
the top
I didn't put a lot. I know you were saying put a lot, but you know what? Just a little bit for me
just a little
goes
bit.
a long way.
And then, as Chef Laura was saying, have the extra. Some people want a little more on their plate, and put a little bit more on there.
That looks
and you've
so
got
good.
just a delicious, fresh, wholesome salad. You've got all those nutrients from the fruits and vegetables. A little bit of extra with that bacon on there, just a little bit goes a long way.
Grilled chicken, whatever suits your fancy.
Absolutely.
Well, Terry, you always lay out such an amazing spread, and if you would like some more tips or some recipes for yourself and for your next family picnic, you can visit the Dairy Council of Arizona's website at dairycouncilofaz.org for even more simplistic and delicious ideas.